You're welcome back to the show. It is so great to have you on the show. Now, of course, I'm Kachi Ofye, and this right here is Arise 360. So, Nigerian musician Yemi Alade, who is nicknamed Mama Africa, stopped by our London studios and had a very, very interesting conversation with our very own Afua Adam. Now, they talked about her music and so many projects, her recent collaboration with Rick Ross. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Now waiting, they call me. If no know waiting, I do it, make them mad over me. Find girls them plenty, but he leave them and he chose me. Him say I see, know what a girl feet overthrow me. I not go do you corner. Nah, you my true lover. When I win the summer, baby, me no go fika, me no go fika. For you, many toasters for my area, but I don't give a face. Love no they them I'm taking. Oh no, I'm taking. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yes, all black in a brand new Porsche, no doubt, baby, it's that boy. Hit him, huh? It's Rick Ross, caught a flight and jumped off the jet. AP, iced out the neck, 100 bottles, all at once. Lights come on, that's when I get done. Double up number one. Drop it down, shake it up, some. Drop it down, shake it up, some. Drop it down, shake it up, some.
I no go do you corner. Nah, you my true lover. When I win the summer, baby, me no go fika, me no go fika for you.
Yemi Alade,
Hi, yeah.
Mama Africa.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to Arise News.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
It's been a while since we've seen each other. A year or more? Yes, when you did your amazing hats off to you headline show at the Islington Academy. You saw me right at the front with my banner and my Yemi Alade costume. Yes.
Costume.
I dressed up as you.
Well,
It was a very strange
talk
time.
about this.
Very strange time in my life. You've done the most since then.
Yes, I've tried my
Literally
best.
the most. Tell me about Rick Ross, please. Hello.
Hello, dear fan.
Hello.
I'm a huge fan of Rick Ross as well, so you know we're on the same plane. Rick Ross and I are actually ambassadors for a premium liquor, and I wanted to get a remix to the song. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Or I decided to send him a bunch of songs, and he chose Oh My Gosh in particular. And I was excited that he did, you know, because it's an amazing song on its own already. I just needed, you know, the masculine vibe on that sweet, feminine, whatever. It was just the perfect song for collaboration, and Rick Ross happened to be the person that was available for that, and we made magic even in the song and at the video shoot.
What was it like shooting a video with him?
It was not what I expected.
In what
you know.
way? In a good way?
I have been a lover of the Rick Ross music for so long that I was even nervous, you know. And so when he finally came on set, it was our first time meeting, you know, eye to eye, one-on-one.
Oh, wow.
And he was so grateful. Like, he had a gratitude about him that I couldn't understand. It made me freeze for a second because I didn't know what was happening.
He realized you're Mama Africa.
And I wasn't sure who I was. I guess. You know, but then shooting even the video, he was so consoling and very encouraging, and he was excited to be part of the African movement.
Amazing.
He wanted everything African. If you look at his scenes, you will see that we had masks, we had the African-ish throne, even though modernized, you know. But he was all about the African vibe, and I really appreciate everything we needed him to do. He did it. I even had a video online of him dancing the shaku shaku.
Hey.
And I was
His
really
shaka
excited.
shaka is better than mine.
His own is better.
Shameful.
We have to do something about
We
that.
will, we will, don't worry. But it's about time that African music and Afrobeats got that level of respect, right?
Very true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's been a while. It's been a long time coming. I think it's something that's always been in the system, but this time and age, right now that we're alive to see it, it's just more in our faces. You know, Africa has always been the place. Our music, our sound has always been the the vibe.
Absolutely. But now we're getting the recognition that we deserve.
And even more is to come.
Loving the merchandise.
Thank you.
Easy movement. Tell me about
baby.
this.
Okay, so this is a tribal tea. It's an initiative from Efizi, but it's not exactly like for Efizi.
Yeah.
But it's a tribal tea celebrating Nigeria, as you can see.
Yeah.
Nigeria over there with the river Benue in Nigeria.
Love it.
We have the Danfo.
Yeah.
The buses that carry us around. This is a Kano. This is an artsy tribal Kano. You can just see that there's a lot of tribal stuff going on over here. So that's what this tea is about.
I love it. I love it. Woman of Steel.
Yes, baby.
Talk to me about this.
That is the title. Woman of Steel is it's my fourth album, my fourth studio
Fourth album already.
Number 4.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I can't believe that I'm at this point now, about to share my 4th album with the world. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on this. I've been recording on the road, which is one of the most difficult things to do.
How does that work? Do you have a studio you take with you everywhere you go, or you find places where you land?
I do have a mini studio that I put together that I can travel with, but it turns out that most times a lot of my trips are very back-to-back and involve very long hours of traveling that I'm unable to, be settled enough to record because I need to be settled to get ready for my performance.
Absolutely.
So what I do is that I do a lot of voice recordings on my phone, and then when I get the chance, I go to a proper studio and I actually dedicate that whole day to, making a new song. So I've done that over time now, and for a while now, I have struggled with not, speaking my mind as it is because most times nobody wants to believe, the popular person.
Yeah.
So I have been quiet for a while, and I decided that, a Woman of Steel, I'm going to express myself a little more, just so that people out there can know that whatever we are experiencing, whatever I'm experiencing, they're also experiencing. Because, we're still human. So I'm just trying to share the power of strength, from within.
Absolutely. Being a woman in the industry is tough.
Yes.
We know this. And we're always having conversations where we're pitting women against each other. And it's something that I hate. Look, there can be more than one female artist. There can be more than one female presenter. Yeah. And guess what? That's absolutely fine. How do we get past this so-and-so versus so-and-so argument? Why does it have to be a versus? How do we get past it?
I think the comparison of females in particular, because I noticed there isn't a lot of comparison amongst guys. The comparison amongst females in particular is so popular because a lot of people have given it light. Like a lot of people have decided to shed more light on that than any other thing. For instance, walking into the studio, I ran into Copy, DJ Copy, who you probably interviewed, right?
I did. I brought y'all together.
And yes, you did. And we were excited to see each other. We've been meeting up on several projects around the world, in Abidjan, and now here, and some other places in Nigeria. And we were excited to see how far we were both going in our individual lanes, doing our individual things. And the media and people hardly ever shine light on that aspect because they say people probably feel it's not entertaining, so people are using that for their entertainment. But I would say that this is really the time to stop comparing and start appreciating people's efforts, because everyone you see out here is putting in a lot of work, and it would mean the world to every one of us if you showed us the love that we are also showing everyone.
Absolutely. Let's stop pitting the women against each other.
We don't need that.
We don't.
It doesn't even help the industry grow
at all.
It belittles it. I mean, it sort of like reduces the value that we actually have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit more about Women of Steel, because I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to hear it next week on a day that I've decided.
You were funny.
We'll get to that. Tell me what we can expect from the album. Who have you worked with on it?
Well, lucky enough, we already know that Rick Ross is on the album.
Yes.
Our Rick Ross is on the album.
Our friend Rick.
Our friend Rick is on the album.
I know. Tell him I said hey.
I will.
I got his text.
Okay,
I'll
you
reply
didn't get
later.
his DM?
I did. Tell him I'll reply later.
Sure. Okay.
Of course.
Rick, she'll reply you later. Okay. All right. Good. Back to the basics. So on the album, I have featured a few artists, and get ready for with your what they call it, translation, language translation device, because I did a few songs with people who don't speak English.
Okay.
I will not mention the names yet.
Oh.
Just give me some time. Give me some time.
Goodness. You can't even give us a little.
No, baby. I gave you Rick Ross.
Okay, you did give me Rick Ross. She actually gave me a physical Rick Ross. It's a long story. Okay. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
So yes, and that's what's happening. The album is like a little diary of mine, which is pretty much what all my albums have been. But this time around, I think I'm giving off a few more details than I normally would. You know,
Nice.
as I grow older, I begin to realize that all we have is life and time. And if Nigerians normally say, if you no talk, mouth will smell.
True story.
We don't want smelling mouths, do we?
all.
So it's better to speak, because you know a problem shared is a problem half solved. As long as you're not gossiping, you'll be fine.
That's very true. So Women of Steel is out. When is it out?
It's out in June.
Oh, it's coming.
Yes.
And then are you back on the road? Because you're always on the road.
Babes, I'm always on the road. I am always on the road, and I'd rather do that than not be on the road. I would, while I'm on the road, I'll be trying to do certain activations around the album, you know, try to meet and dine with a few fans and people who have supported, you know, and focus on where the love is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And the love is everywhere.
Exactly.
Because your mama Africa. Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, babes.
It's always
Thank
fun,
you.
isn't it?
Thank you.
Hello, madam. Where's your license, please? I forgot to check. Oh, sir, you forgot our license. Aye. I know what's up, madam. Alpha, no waste time. Madam, you don't
Check
have any.
yourself. Find girls like you, no money.
Officer, no worry.
And I go post for Instagram.
No worry.
I go post for Instagram. Come down.
Come down here, madam. Come down here. Come down here.
All right, well, that was fun. I wasn't here. We're going to head over to a really short break now. Stay tuned to the show. Coming up, it is all the juice in film and television. We'll be right back.